Hello, beautiful people. This is me, Aryan Kumar, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Study with Aryan. Today, we are starting all about stoichiometry. Now, you might wonder what is stoichiometry. First of all, let me just clear this word. This is also called stoichiometry, also stoichiometry. So, just don't get confused between the words or pronunciations. Both are same. The meaning is indirectly what actual the word is. Now let's just talk about stoichio and its metry. Now if I say stoichio means element, that won't be wrong. Okay. And if I say metry means metrics, or you can say calculation. So if I'm forming this word stoichiometry, that means calculations. Okay, calculations of any element is known as stoichiometry. So this is a basic definition. Now what we are going to study throughout this whole chapter: mole, mole, and again mole. What? You are just saying mole, mole, and mole. Aren't there other type of concepts as well? Yes, you can find various type of topics here, but remember a thing. Mole is the basic unit that we are going to study, and we will dive deep into it. We will initially see the topics that are related to mole. So you can say the starting point of it is mole. And with that, let's just start our topic 4.1, or you can say 1.1, that is mole. Let's just zoom into it and study what it is. Remember, the chemists use the mole as the SI unit of weight and count of atoms. That is perfect, as we studied in our maybe ninth and metric grade, that what is mole, how to calculate it, how to formulate its unit and utilize it with weight or count atoms. That is correct. Now, there are molecules, formular molecules, there are moles, there are molecules, there are masses as well. How to represent that with mole is what we are going to cover in this chapter. Now, this experimentally determined number is called a Avogadro's number. Now, what is Avogadro's number? If you haven't studied it yet, let me just clear it to you. Basically, a Avogadro's number simply clarifies a number of 1 mole, a value of 1 mole that is constant. Again, if there are even any like 100 moles, the value will be constant, and the value is 6.023 multiplied by 10 is power 23, or you can simply say 6.02 multiplied by 10 is power 23 are the particles of a substance. Okay, for example, a mole of carbon is 6.023 multiplied by 10 is power 23. Again, if you calculate any atom, any element here, you will find the same answer because it is constant. A constant at a one equilibrium rate is somewhat a thing that stays same even if we add hundred of tons of numbers in it. Okay, this relationship allows us to convert moles into representative particles and vice versa. How is that so? Let's just dive deep into it and try to study what is a mole. Okay. So basically, the atomic mass, the formula mass, and molecular weight of a substance in grams are equal to 1 mole of a substance. This relationship allows us to convert the mass of a substance to moles and vice versa. Now, vice versa means opposite of the sentence that we just spoke right now. For example, now 1 mole of oxygen atoms is equal to 16 gram, right? What if I double it? What if it is O2 or O3 or O4? I will simply add 16 plus 16 plus 16, and whatever the exponent on it is, we will just try to add the similar amount of number in that, right? So that can be O atoms equals to 16 gram, and same goes for O2. We will basically double it and initially utilize it. Okay, what is 1 mole of H2O? Now that is 18 gram. You can just read few of the molecules, atoms, ions of any element right here. Indirectly, these are going to being formulated by only one formula. Now let me just teach you that one formula. What is that formula? Now just consider this formula as the base of this chapter, that is stoichiometry. Let me just write it here. Stoichiometry. Perfect. Now the formula is number of moles. Okay, number of mole is equal to given mass upon the molecular mass. Okay, let me just correct it here. So basically, it's equal to the given mass and a molecular mass. Let's just take an example of it. I have my question prepared right here, and I will just try to type that and ask you that how we can formulate it. Okay, let's just take an example. Now, there is a question that calculate the number of moles in 25.5 gram of sodium metal. Now, what it is asking again, calculate the number of moles in 25.5 gram of molecules, 25.5 gram of sodium metal. Now, first of all, I have to calculate the number of moles that are already given. So that will be initially my given mass. Okay. So, I will just create a separate portion for this equation, or you can say quotient. Given mass is equal to, you can say, um, 20 to 25.5 gram. That is 25.5 and gram. And we have to find the moles of 25.5 gram in a element that is sodium. Now, what is sodium? That is Na, and what is its atomic mass or atomic number? If you remember it, the atomic number of it is 23, and I have to find the number of moles here. Okay, so what I will do is put the values in the formula and have my answer. How to do that? Now number of moles, okay, moles is equal to nothing. Then I will calculate the number of given mass and molecular mass. Now molecular mass is 23. I will just put 23 here, and same goes for given mass, that is 25.5 gram at here. Just calculate it and you will have your answer as 1.11. Now you will add the unit moles here. Okay, that is how we solve any example in a basic way of a mole. Now, what if it is asking me the amount of molecular mass? How will I do that? Or amount of given mass? I don't have given mass. So the simple thing I will do is multiply moles and molecular mass and have my answer. Okay, it means if the number of moles is 3 and number of molecular mass is 23, I'll multiply 23 by 3 initially to get my answer, and my answer will be my moles or given mass basically that it is asking. That is it for this video. We completed 10 minutes knowing how stoichiometry works and how a mole works in stoichiometry. I hope that is clear to you. And that was it for today. Thank you for joining my YouTube channel. Please subscribe that YouTube channel, click that red button or gray button, whatever it is, and like button as well. See you in our next video. Bye bye.